And I'm going to take a deep breath.
A very important announcement.
Okay. In 2021, wow, time flies. Jack and I came to Ajijic with the idea of starting a unity ministry in Mexico.
At the invitation of James.
Yes, I would say that. We had a vision. There were not unity ministries in Mexico. And we came to Ajijic, and Brother James Twyman so generously say, well, we share with him. We say we want to open a unity ministry. We have a vision for this unity service here in this community. He says, well, why don't you move here and you can use my space, Namaste Village space, to start unity ministry in Ajijic. So we will always be grateful to Brother James Twyman. So we came. Jack and I moved to Ajijic. That was in 2021. And it was, thank God, our vision and the invitation of James Twyman. We saw the possibilities and we moved. Now, Jack is going to talk a background about how we got here and all those
Well,
things.
very briefly, we came here at James's invitation, and we were very grateful for James for cluing us into this paradise. And once we came here, we kind of saw what you guys saw here, which is, of course, the climate and $4 margaritas. So we started the ministry in 2021. We became official in 2022. In December of 2003, as many of you know, I had a heart attack. And Johannys has told that story in a talk titled "You Never Walk Alone," which, thank God, she was there. I had a translator in the hospital to guide the doctors and me through this process. So I had a heart attack in December 2023, and I've been recovering ever since. And there've been setbacks, but I'm okay. And in October, we went and saw the doctor for a periodic checkup, and the doctor, goes through all the tests and all the things going on in my life and asks questions and talks on and on in medical speak. And my brother, having been a lawyer, been a doctor, and we've been like oil and water, the two of us, lawyers and doctors, I have a tendency to tune out doctors. So I worked in a hospital for 20 years, so that's another reason I turned out doctors. Anyway, so I listened as closely as I could, but what I came up with, essentially, after he talked to me, was, Jack, you're an old fart with a bad heart. Get used to it. So we also started chatting about what we're going to do next, and we mentioned we're going to Puerto Vallarta. And the doctor says, when you go to Puerto Vallarta, you might want to see how you feel there, because his patients report that when they're living at sea level, they feel better. And it's a lot of people feel that way. So we went there, and after 5 or 6 days, we turned to each other, and we realized we both were feeling lighter and better. And I think that's because she's Caribbean, and my family is Dutch, which lives in Holland, is below sea level. So sea level, I think, is our destination. So while we were there, we made the difficult but clear decision that if I want to live longer with this woman and have a better quality of life, we have to move to someplace at sea level. So our plan is to put our house in the market next month, and our goal, which God may laugh at it, but our goal is to have it sold and packed up and move on by mid-March. Where we'll be going, we have ideas, but once again, we make plans and God laughs. But fortunately, we have a lot of choices. Thank you, John. We have a lot of choices, all of them very good. And the most painful part is leaving all of you. We came here because this was an instant spiritual community for us. And we are so grateful to each and every one of you for helping make our stay here. But we will be here at least until the end of February.
Yes, and thank you, Jack. And the question is always, what's going to happen with Unity? Unity Ajijic will continue. We are strong enough. We came with an idea. I had a vision for music, and I got the vision, thank God. So since we had a vision for a unity center, we have a vision of having group of people working hand by hand. That's what we say. You say it, hand in hand, and we really are a group. Unity Ajijic is all of you, and the leadership is amazing. So we will continue. What's going to happen with Unity Ajijic? Wow, the sky is the limit, dear ones.
We have and all of this is possible because essentially Sheila and Tim have stepped up and taken over the job. And all of the volunteers, Johannys thanked them last week, thanked all the volunteers last week, and it took her about 2 minutes to do it. And we're grateful to all of you. We have a board of trustees, and they all deciding what's going on in the future, and they're the governing body, and they'll make decisions. And I'm sure they'll be in tune with whatever God's plan is for this ministry. So let us support our board with Jerry Mannion is the president, Susie is the vice president, Steve Sanders, Steve is here, Steve is on the board, and Gary Kent, our treasurer. So thank you all.
Thank you, my love. Thank you. And we will be here, as Jack says, at least until the end of February, March, sort of. So we will continue with this. Any question, we are here to answer those questions.